one of the important concepts to bring today is that there's a balance between looking at building factors and human health factors. Having done over 200 depositions and trials about mold, I can just tell you that a defense attorney is going to listen to what Bruce said and say, so what? What did that great talk have to do with making people sick? And that's my job, to make the links. Exposure results in this. Groups of people with exposure who are untreated have this. We treat them step by step, methodically, with the process of science. Differential diagnosis is what we do. And we show we can fix the inflammatory parameters found in exposed patients, not found in unexposed patients. And then if you really want to win the day in a court of law or convince the head of pulmonary medicine at a hospital, you then, with informed consent, can say to someone, all right, you've been sick, we weren't sure what's wrong, you're now better. What we want to do is to stop our medications and have you stay out of exposure to the building, whether it's your school, workplace, or home, for 3 days. And we will look at your lab parameters that we saw when you were sick, then see what they are after you've been treated, and then see what they are after you're exposed to the ubiquitous fungi of the world. They live all around us. They do. And show that it is the ecology inside of a home or a building with temperature 62 to 75 degrees with relative humidity about the same 24/7 year-round. That's a unique ecology not found outdoors, not found in buildings without moisture problems. And when we put people back into this building, we can look at them on day 1, day 2, and day 3 and reproduce the original illness in 95% of its characteristics. We can show you what happens in the inflammatory basis on day 1. You're fine. We drew your blood to see what happened after 3 days out of the home. We put you in on Monday, 8 hours, draw your blood Tuesday. We compare that to Monday. That's what happened to you on Monday. And you may not know what C4A is, but it goes up. You may not know what TGF-beta1 goes up, but it goes up. And after day 2, after 8 more hours of exposure, we're now on Wednesday morning, you're going to look for leptin rising. You may not know what that is, but it rises. And on day 3, we look at NMP9, we look at VEGF rising on day 1. Falling on day 3, we look for inflammatory parameters at clotting, and we can show you when people bleed through noses and lungs from mold exposure, why? And it's reproducible. That prospective exposure is what you need to show risk, and that's what you need to show causation as well. So then we get Bruce in to fix your house. We can do the same repetitive exposure protocols if we need to, but the human health effects are definable.